know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Cellars is the monthly wine club that matches you with wine that you'll love. Get started by taking the Taste Palette quiz to see your personalized matches. Now, Bright Cellars matches you with wines from all over the world, curated to your taste buds. They are focused on finding unique hidden gems from small vineyards all over the world. And with hundreds of private label wines, you'll be able to try a new wine you've never tasted before. All you need to do is take their 7-question quiz so they can gather your taste preferences and deliver wines you're guaranteed to love. Each box is completely unique to your taste palette, meaning no box is ever the same. Each box comes with wine education cards for each bottle that outline the tasting notes, suggested pairings, best serving temperatures, and its origins. Wine wisdom cards help show you how to store and open your wine, keeping it tasting fresh for longer. Now, all Sweet Pea Diaries viewers will get 60% off your first purchase by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks again to Bright Cellars Wines for sponsoring this video. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl, Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you're a new subscriber, then welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey, you guys, I'm sorry it took me so long. I am just getting in the door from work. So, I had to do a little bit of cleaning. I have 3 pets. Okay. I have 2 cats and a dog. So every time I come home, I like to make sure the floors are swept, they're mopped, everybody's litter boxes are emptied and they got food, the dinner, just different things like that. And I cannot rest or sit down and feel comfortable unless all of those things are done. I got to be smelling the bleach. I got to be smelling the pine. Everything has to be in its place. People that know me know that I am very particular about that. I have OCD and everything got to be in place. All right. So that is what I was doing, as well as getting my receipts together. And I wanted to check on a couple of things about a Chapter 11 bankruptcy and about this meeting of creditors. Okay. So we are all here to talk about what we're going to talk about. Everybody's been asking me, did I see this? Did I see Tasha K ass have a nerve to offer 220,000, right? It's so small. It's just like 2,200. Okay. $200,000 to 3.8 million. You might as well be saying $2,000. Okay. That's what it's equivalent to. All right. That's probably why I had 2,200 on my tongue. But this woman is offering Cardi B $2,200. See, I'm still saying it. 2,200. 220,000. Okay. Dollars. That's what she wants to give up. $220,000. But we're going to get into it because, see, she thinks she's slick. I was thinking about this last night, and I was thinking about how she went over there and tucked that money away in Africa. And now she got, all of a sudden, she's got this plan, and this is how she wants to pay people back, and boop de boop de boop. Honey, she thinks she's going to go over there and just grab that money and go ahead and disperse it out amongst the creditors. But if Cardi B and her team is smart, like I think they are, like I know they are, they're going to bring that up. That's why Cardi is shooting down that 220,000 K offer. She's like, no, ma'am, I want all of my money. So I want to go over the whole meeting of creditors. I want to go over the Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And the question is, can Tasha K do this? Is this something that she can actually do? And is this something that the judge would, even approve? And installments, that's basically what the Chapter 11 is. It is a payment plan. It's a repayment of the debt. And, she's actually went through the motions like she's supposed to. They went to court. She met with the trustees. They went over the assets. They went over the income. They did all of that. And she has now proposed her plan of how she wants to pay the creditors back. So it was 220,000 over a course of 20 quarters. Okay. Now 20 quarters. Now we know there are 4 quarters in a year. So she wants to do this over a course of 20 quarters, right? So if there are 4 quarters in a year, 5, we're going to say 5 years, she's going to pay that back. 5 times 4, 20. So over the course of 5 years, she's expecting to pay back this debt, 220,000. So I think people are getting it backwards when they say that she offered Cardi B 220,000 and that was it. I don't think that's what she offered Cardi B. I think she offered Cardi B and her creditors. See? So it could actually be less. It could be less because I believe she offered her creditors, including Cardi B, 220,000. If I read it right, that is what the offer is. I do not think the offer is specifically to Cardi B, 220K. See? So I'm going to read the article that, in XXL, they published it. I try to spread the love. I try not to use one outlet all the time. So today we're going to be using XXL's coverage of this situationship. And let me share my screen real quick, and we're going to do the commentary off of XXL's portrayal of this. Oh, so before I even get into it, let me give a shout out to everyone that is in the chat. My member, T, the goddess, is in the building. Hi, T. Hope you're feeling better, love. We have Dion. We got Big Barty G. We got Sephora has entered the chat. Courtney Jackson, John C, Skater Lover, Dana Jacobs, Mrs. Jordan, famous producers, Michelle Lane, Queen April, of course. Check please, Aaron B. Hey, Aaron. We got Monique Ruffin, Elizabeth Hill, and we got Sparkle. Hey, Sparkle. So, yes, XXL is still in business. Hey, Blackness. So we're going to use their article. Let's see. Let's get to them. Now, see that y'all didn't know that they were still in business. So see, I'm using them, giving them some play. Look at that. Now, can you see that? Yep, you can see that. Okay. So Tasha K offers to pay Cardi B $220,000 quarterly to settle defamation lawsuit. All right. Tasha K offers to pay a six-figure payment to settle defamation case. Now, according to court documents obtained by XXL on Friday, August 25th, Tasha K has offered a payment plan to settle her outstanding debt to Cardi B in her defamation case. On Wednesday, August the 23rd, the YouTube vlogger filed a plan of reorganization in her Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, which breaks down how Tasha plans to pay off her creditors, including Cardi B. Okay, that's an important word, including Cardi B. Tasha's bankruptcy petition indicates that she only has between $50,000 to $100,000 in total assets, while her debt ranges from $1 million to $10 million. Her only assets included a 2021 Chevy Silverado, furniture, $500 worth of electronics, $2,500 worth of clothes, and 2 Louis Vuitton purses. Through Tasha's repayment plan, she's offering to pay Cardi B $220,000 in 20 quarterly payments to settle her $3.8 million defamation lawsuit. Cardi B has not yet responded to the proposed plan, but she will have the opportunity to vote on whether or not to approve it. Tasha K's next confirmation hearing is scheduled for October 23rd, 2023 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. XXL has reached out to Cardi B and Tasha K's attorneys for a comment, and no one has responded. Now, this next article, that is just the previous coverage of Tasha K. Cardi B checks Apple Pay to see if Tasha K paid $4 million debt. This was another article that they wrote. Cardi B has been relentless in pursuing Tasha K, whose real name is Latasha Kibi, for the $3.8 million she was awarded in a defamation lawsuit. Tasha has since apologized to the Bronx Rhymer after the verdict, but Cardi has not accepted the apology and still is seeking payment. In April of 2023, a writ of execution was filed against Tasha K. In the document signed off on by Judge William M. Ray, and we call him Ray, Judge Ray Ray. It noted that Tasha K's property can be seized to recover the money, all right, that Cardi was awarded after winning the defamation suit in 2022. Now, Tasha, you know, of course, she goes on Twitter. Look, sis-in-law, I know you need that because work is slow for all of us right now. But right now, I ain't got it. She tweeted with a list of her debts. But let your lawyers know that when I'm up, you're going to be up and stuck. You get first dibs after this IRS bill gets paid. Okay, so of course, you know, she likes to tease Cardi B, and she likes to, I ain't got it. They done made merch. I ain't got it. She was at the birthday dinner or whatever, and she had the lawyers sitting around the table, and they were saying, I ain't got it. They was thinking that it was funny. Hey, Tasha K. And so they have been making a mockery of this, I ain't got it. Well, you better have it, is what Cardi B is saying. Cardi is saying, I don't want any offers. I don't want any low balls. I want my $3.8 million. Now, there have been reports that Cardi B has rejected this payment plan and rejected this offer, but she has not formally rejected it. She may have word of mouth or verbally said that she's shooting it down and saying that she's not going to accept it, but formally she has not done so, and that's not going to happen until October. So the way this has gone, let's go over before we get deep into the commentary. Let's go over a chapter 11. I want people to understand exactly what it is that is going on here, because this is not anything new. This isn't anything outside of the norm. It's no different than what anyone else, any other business would be doing if they filed a chapter 11. Now, she didn't file a chapter 7 because of the amount that she is in debt for. The cutoff limit is almost 400,000. It's a little bit under 400,000 to file a chapter 7. So that's why she is at a chapter 11, because, she's a business and the debt is over, and liability and all that is over 300K. Okay. So this is why she is at the chapter 11 status. Now, when she went forth to, the creditors meeting, now when you're in a chapter 11, you have a trustee, and then you go to, the trustee oversees the situation, and you basically put forth a plan. You go to court and you sit down in front of the judge and, and the trustee and everyone, and your creditors and representatives, people you owe and all that. And you actually are questioned about your debt and questioned about your assets. And they questioned her about the trial, and about things that she said and transcripts. She's been questioned about all of her debt. So she's been actually sticking to that she's broke. She only has a certain amount of furniture, $2,500 worth of clothes. Girl, stop. $2,500 worth of clothes. Come on now. $2,500 worth of clothes is one person. You got 4 people in your household, 2 children and 2 adults. And you mean to tell me you want to say that you own only $2,500 worth of clothes? This is why I'm like Cardi B. I need to go over all of y'all assets. We need to look it over. So I know they did that in August. August 7th, I think it was, that they went to court and they had the meeting to where as though Cardi B was able to examine, and amongst other creditors, examine Tasha K's assets. Because how are you reporting that you have 2 pocketbooks, Coach bags, Louis Vuitton bags, and only $2,500 worth of clothes for 4 people? Not only did she lie about that, she also lied about where she was living and in the apartments, how much she was paying. Cardi B's attorneys were able to prove that she's not paying the amount of rent that she says she was paying, because the listing for these apartments, they have that listed as up to almost $5K a month. So the amount that she says she was paying, they determined that was a lie. Now they had the IRS people sitting up in there as well, because they want their money as well. So she owes all these people, and this is what happens in a chapter 11 bankruptcy. Okay. Now the next step, once you sit down with the meeting and you have the meeting of the creditors and they go over your assets and everything, you then put forth a payment plan, how you plan to repay your debt, restructure. It is a restructuring of the debt, how you plan to pay everybody back. Okay. And so that's the step that she's at. So she has proposed, the way they put it out, they made it look like she proposed to pay to Cardi B $220K. But what I believe is happening, I could be wrong, but what I thought I read is that she restructured her debt to say that $220K over a 20 quarter time frame. So that is 20 quarters. That's 5 years. So she wants to pay $220K per quarter to pay off her debt. So that means each creditor is going to get some of that $220K. I do not believe that she's stating she's going to pay Cardi B only $220K and then some for the rest of everyone else. Because if that's the case, then why don't we know what the numbers are for all the other employers? Creditors. Why didn't they shoot out a number for the IRS or other people that she may owe? I really believe that the $220K is a total what she wants to pay and disperse. She wants to use that amount and disperse a little bit of, a chunk to each creditor. That is what I believe I interpreted this to be. So I know good and goddamn well Cardi B is going to turn that down, because that's going to, even the $220K would have been a slap in the face. But to have to divide that amongst all of her creditors and Cardi B's not going to get a damn dime. That's barely anything. So I definitely can see Cardi B turning that down. I can see her stating no, voting no. But what's going to happen is when they go to court in October, they are going to vote. The creditors are going to vote on this restructuring plan. So then they're going to say, I agree or disagree. So I know good and goddamn well Cardi's saying no. Cardi doesn't even want her debt to even be included with this bankruptcy. She wants this wiped off of this bankruptcy, and I believe that's what she's shooting for. Her team is shooting to get this removed from the bankruptcy because she's saying that this was a malicious intent. She got found liable for this defamation lawsuit, and under certain bankruptcy codes and bankruptcy laws, when you're found guilty of a defamation lawsuit and when you found that have done something maliciously, it's not covered under bankruptcy. So Cardi's team is asking that this not even be included, that her debt is even removed from this bankruptcy. So this is interesting. Yes, she definitely did ask for the husband's assets. She wanted Shaq's assets to be combed over, and Shaq said, what do I have to do with it? What do you want to do? What did I do? I don't know anything about the taxes. I don't know nothing. What do I have to do with it? I told her to leave Cardi B alone. What are you doing? What did I do? I don't know what I have to do with it. You talk to her. She's Tasha K. I'm just the man. I'm just the middleman. I just do the edits and I just edit the videos. I don't know nothing. He said he don't know shit about the motherfucking taxes. He don't know shit. I just do the videos. I told her to leave Cardi B alone. I told her. She don't listen. I told her. Jack been saying that this whole time. I told her to leave Cardi B alone. Alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. I told her. What you want to Cardi? You know I was just motherfucking playing. You know I was playing sister-in-law. You ain't got to motherfucking do me like this. You know I ain't motherfucking got it, Cardi. You ain't got to do me like this, girl. You know I was just motherfucking playing. Shut up. What you talk about? You told me to leave Cardi B alone. You was right there, God damn it. You told me to keep going. You said you had my back. You was over there in the Dominican Republic, and you said, go ahead and keep going. I called you, and I told you they sent me a cease and desist. You told me to keep going. Remember, she wanted to brag about that shit. Y'all remember that? My husband sticks with me through and through. He was over there vacationing in the Dominican Republic, and I called him and told him that they sent a cease and desist, and he told me, keep on going. We wipe our butts with cease and desist. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that in the beginning of the lawsuit? Y'all remember? I told her, leave Cardi B alone. You did not. You did not. You was too busy playing with that goddamn black t-shirt. You were too busy playing with that t-shirt down in that motherfucking basement looking at Cardi B. He was down there like, ooh, Cardi, BB. Come on, Cardi. Okay, Cardi. Didn't I tell you I'm watching my BB? I'm watching BB. I'm watching Cardi B. Oh, come on, Cardi. Cardi on her and Megan. Make it hot. Make it drop for the weather. Make it drop. Cardi. Ooh, baby, Cardi, baby, please. Ooh, don't do it, Cardi. Ooh, Cardi. Give me that goddamn black t-shirt. Give me that shit. I'm talking goddamn. Give me that goddamn. What you doing? What you doing down here? Goddamn, did you want some motherfucking cookie? You don't want no cookie for me. You want to jerk off the Cardi B. You don't want motherfucking cookie for me. Ooh, Cardi, baby. Ooh, Cardi. Bitch, pay that goddamn $3.8 million. You can't listen. You can't make this shit up, okay? $220K after you done she told you to leave her alone. She said, take the videos down. She wanted to show off. I ain't taking shit down. We wipe our butts with cease and desist. I got young talent. I got fresh lawyers. They have never lost a case. All this type shit. I swear on my kids, I'm winning this motherfucking lawsuit. I swear. She got up on that goddamn. Remember when the damn lead attorney, she was sweating on that goddamn video. What are you talking about? He ain't never His balls. She went off. She was sweating. She had on that workout outfit. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find that goddamn picture. Let me see if I can find this goddamn. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture. Y'all remember when she was up there when the lead attorney had done did that video, honey? Tasha K was heated. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? He ain't no but a goddamn. He ain't no but a motherfucking traitor. He's supposed to be on my side. She was heated. She got up there to everybody was talking about how she looked, and they said, honey, you are losing weight. She said, no, I'm working out. Honey, she said her lips was white. Let me see if I can. Her eyes was popping out around. I said, ooh, Tasha. She got up on that backup chair. What is he talking about? I ain't losing this motherfucker lawsuit. I swear to God, I'm not. I swear I'm not losing. I'm not losing. Cardi was spanking that ass. That's what your ass get, bitch. Cardi was spanking that ass in court left and right. I'm just motherfucking playing. Cardi said, bitch, you ain't playing my motherfucking money. Every time I turn around, you still firing up that goddamn live talking about me. Bitch, I want my money. Should I cut you? Come on, we going to the plane. Get your Birkin bags and your babies. We're going. Tasha, meanwhile, she watching them. They in the Dominican Republic. Cardi B's on the red carpet. Tasha just sweating. Fuck that bitch. I'm trying to find the picture. You give me a second. The lead attorney had done roasted that ass. And Tasha, what? He's talking about me.
You know how she swear people is in her back motherfucking pocket, honey. Mm-mm. The lead attorney said, no, I think I want to talk about this. Let me see if I can find that photo. Y'all remember, y'all know what picture I'm talking about when she had on them workout clothes. I'm going to find it and y'all going to be like, oh, that's the one she talking about. Just give me a minute because I have so many photos that I've done thumbnails and different things like that. But I got it, honey. Give me a minute. It's in my arsenal. Give me a second. Ooh, child. Let me see. Okay. Y'all just go ahead and talk freely amongst yourselves. Cause I got to pull this one out the archives. Cause this is what oh shit. She had the fupa. She had the fupa out, boy. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker right here. I done found it, y'all. Ooh, child. Look at this bitch. Oh. Wait, let me get okay, let me see. Then she was in the camera laughing. Oh. She had them goddamn donkey teeth out, honey. Don't listen to them. We winning this lawsuit. Bitch was losing. All right, let me get it, y'all. Here it is. Ooh, bitch. All right, that one. Let me see. Where's this other one? Okay. Look at this motherfucker here. Ooh, y'all, look at this. Look at this. Look at it. I'm about to show y'all. Y'all about to get a cackle. Y'all about to get a cackle, bitch. Look at this bitch. She's in the motherfucking bitch. Y'all see me? I'm sexy motherfucker. Fuck a They said, Tasha, wait a minute. You looking great. Look, the bitch had all this white salt around fucking. Y'all remember Tasha was heated. This was around that she went on that backup channel. The lead attorney was talking about her case, and she was heated. She had cussed him out, called him all. Then she gonna get up there and talk about, oh, I just been working out. I was upset, and I haven't been eating. Bitch, look at you. Bitch, look at your ass. Had the titties pressed all up against that sports bra. The fupa is out, boy. Had that fupa just hanging, honey. She was like, now this photo right here. This one say, I'm just motherfucking playing. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. This one say, oh, Cardi, I'm just motherfucking playing. Look at this. Bitch. Look at this. I'm just motherfucking playing. I'm just motherfucking playing. You know you ain't have to do me like that. Y'all, listen. Tasha K is a fucking cackle. She is a king. Look at her teeth. Girl, why you put them goddamn teeth in your mouth? I'm just motherfucking playing. I got shut. Don't want no goddamn cooter. She said, you want some cookie? You want some cookie? Bitch, you look like you getting ready to eat up all of the cookies. Look at them teeth. Shaq said, I don't want them teeth. Last time I let you get down there, you damn near bit my shit off. Bitch, no, put them teeth up. Tasha. I'm telling y'all, these are the famous donkey teeth. I don't know why these celebrities and influencers, why do they go down there and get these dentures put in their mouth? I don't know if this is a sign of wealth. Everybody thinks that when you get a couple dollars, this is the right, it's like a rite of passage. Everyone has to go get teeth. I'm like, listen, your teeth that you had were just fine. I think the teeth that the pre-teeth, they were good. I think, when she went down, they just took advantage of her and just took her coins because goddamn, look at these teeth. God. And then did she just get I don't know, what do? They just get the top done and they don't get the bottom done? Because if you look at all, that's a lot of shit in your mouth. That is a lot to be working with. Look at that. All them goddamn teeth in her mouth. That front row is just sitting. So I know good and goddamn well them bottom ones cannot be done because that's a lot to put in. If she's got the bottom ones in as well, that's a lot going on. That's a lot going on. So I don't know. I don't understand it. I guess it's a trend these days. When you get a few dollars, you're going down to the teeth doctor and you get the teeth put in. You're going down to the dentist and you get the implants. God damn. This motherfucking plan. Cardi, you know this motherfucking plan, girl. She had went on, got that buzz cut and shaved off all her hair. She was stressed the fuck out. Said, when I seen this hairstyle, Tasha, why? Who told you to do that? You got less. Shaq got more hair than you got. He got more hair on his chinny chin chin. Why are you going down there and shave your hair off like that? Child, I saw this look. I said, this is not it, honey. And the peoples was asking her, Tasha, are you okay? Are you okay, girl? Because you snapped on the lead attorney. She said, oh, I haven't been eating. I haven't been eating. I ain't been eating. That's what happens when you work out every day. I ain't been eating. Look at this body. I'm getting slim and trim, y'all. Look at this. And then she stands up and got all this confidence, standing up, looking and trying to convince us that she's happy with that. She's trying to convince us. And look at the baby toy in the background. I said, girl, you better watch your back. You better stood this step back there and flipped and that fupa been and fell out the front of them pants. You better tripped on that goddamn blue truck back there, and the fupa been and went flying. Y'all see that trumpet? Tantu's toy is back there, honey. Ain't that the baby name, Tantu, or is that the daughter name? What's the baby name, honey? That's his little blue truck back there. He trying to set your ass up. Said, I know how to get that bitch. I'm going to put this toy right here. Because they tired of you. He said, I'm tired of eating goddamn oodles and noodles and fucking peanut butter and jelly. That bitch better get in here and cook something. I know how to do her. I'm going to fix her ass. I'm going to put this blue right back here while she on the live. Her kids, they setting her ass up while she on the live, honey. The baby's name is Levi. Honey, Levi done put the blue truck, Levi. He done put the blue truck back there, honey, and said, I'm going to set her ass up good right while she on the live. Talking about other people wearing diapers. Honey, I'm with you, Dion. Look like she wearing a diaper, honey, trying to protect that goddamn fupa. Got the nerve. She pointing to it too, talking about, look at it, y'all. You know what? Look at, I'm looking good. Look at it. Look. This is 7 days a week. I'm in the gym 7 days a week. I'm just drinking water. That's what she was saying on that live, talking about she was just drinking water, not really eating. She was fasting, and she was sitting there eating I think she was eating some kind of African food or Caribbean food or some shit like that, talking about she only eat once a week or she fasting and all this shit. I'm like, girl, well, don't be doing too much fasting because you already losing weight in your face. Them teeth is just sitting out. When you get those dentures in your mouth, that's not a good thing to do, lose weight in the face. Okay? Because, honey, you need some damn weight to hold down them teeth. You start getting skinny all about the face and all about the mouth, honey, them teeth, all you going to have is teeth. All we see is teeth. They ain't got no meat on the titties. The titties are sack. Look at the titties. The damn sports bra is holding them up. All you see right there, you see that cleavage look like it's sagging. Pull that damn sports bra down. Them titties is going straight down to the South Pole. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Girl, stop your shit. But anywho, let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Now, Tasha K, the 220,000. I really believe that is a total amount. If I read the paperwork, well, not really the paperwork. I'm not going to say the paperwork because I can't find the paperwork. So I don't know how they get this paperwork. I don't know where they get it, but I gotta get my Pacer back because I don't have Pacer anymore. I let that account go. I have to get that back because it's probably on there. But she is offering $220,000, and the way I read it when I think, was it the Breakfast Club or Billboard? One of the other outlets put it out. And the way they put it out is stated that she offered the 220K to her creditors, including Cardi B, just like XXL says, including Cardi B. But they went a little bit more in detail in that other article and stated that it was all of them. It seemed like it was saying that this money is spread out over all of the creditors. So it didn't seem like the 220 was directly going to be paid to Cardi B alone. Because if you think about that, that's over $3.8 million. I believe that's $4 million. So it might be more. Let me calculate that. Because if it comes out to more than $3.8 million, then that's our answer right there. That it is actually 220 to be spread out. So 220 all right. Okay, so 20 quarters, right? So 220 times 20. All right. Right. That's $4.4 million. Okay. So if 220K is going to be paid out, that is Cardi B included. All right. So then that would mean 3.8 million. You subtract that from the 4.4. And it's like 430 some thousand left, I think. Let me do it right. Wait. So 220K times 20. That's 4.4 million. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. That's 4,400,000. So 3, 8, 8. So oh my God. I'm still doing it wrong. Let me see. 4. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Minus 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 600,000. So it's a balance remaining of 600,000 would be spread out to the rest of the creditors. And how much do they say she owes the IRS? I think she owes the IRS 100K or something like that. So that sounds about right to me. So if that's how she wants to pay that off, then that's how she would owe $220,000 every 4 months. So she would have to make that every 4 months and turn that in to the trustee every 4 months to be paid out to the creditors. And so Cardi B would get like a payment, a portion of that 220,000. But it would equal at the end of the payment, it would equal the debt that she owes. Because as we just did the math, 220,000 over, the course of the 20 quarters, it comes out to 4.4 million. So the 3.8 million is included in that, and then the balance would be going out to the rest of the creditors. But Cardi B is saying she doesn't want a payment plan. She wants all her money at one time. She wants Tasha K to be made to pay it all in full. Now, I love Cardi B, and I understand that she's upset, and I know that she wants. See, this is, and you guys know I always give it to you guys. I always give you the truth. I love Cardi B. I'm Barty Gang, but I'm gonna tell you, the reason why Cardi is doing this and why she wants her money all at once is because Tasha K doesn't learn her lesson. Tasha K still trolls Cardi B. She still talks shit. She still alludes to the fact that Cardi has, the STD, and that Cardi cheats on her husband. All the things that she's not supposed to be saying, she still says them. She says them indirectly, just like the lawsuit says that she's not supposed to do. She says them indirectly and directly. She still does it. She antagonizes her on tweets, just like you see she's calling her sis-in-law. That's not your fucking sis-in-law. She's nowhere close to being your sis-in-law. That is your enemy. But she trolls Cardi, and Cardi, she doesn't want Tasha to be able to pay a payment plan because it will make her feel like Tasha's getting off. Tasha's getting, she's getting the easy way out. She wants Tasha to feel the pressure. She wants her to have to be made to pay it at once. She wants her to feel like she's drowning in debt. She wants her to feel like she was feeling until she filed that goddamn lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Until she filed that bankruptcy, Tasha K was feeling the pressure. She wants her to feel that. She wants her to be swimming and drowning in that $3.8 million debt. And so Tasha, she knows that filing this bankruptcy and going this route, this payment plan, it will be more easier for her. Easily, she can pay $220K every 4 months. That's easy for her. She can easily pay that between her YouTube, between her her doing shows, her app. She can easily pay $220K every 4 months. Definitely. That's not, and we can't forget that she tucked away that money. She's got that money tucked away over in Africa. So she's got a nice little jump start. Okay. She's got a couple payments already tucked away. Okay. So see, all of this, like last night, I was thinking about the whole thing with the money being put up in Africa. And that is why she went and put that money. She had this all planned out. She did, because she kept talking about bankruptcy. That's what bankruptcy for. Oh, that's what bankruptcy. She kept saying that when she was in the lawsuit, when she was on with T.S. Madison, she, referenced the bankruptcy. When she talked to the lead attorney, she referenced bankruptcy. When she was on other people's panel, she referenced bankruptcy. Always referencing bankruptcy, because she had that planned out. Her, Olga, Sadir, they had all that already planned out. They already knew that's the route that they were going to be taking, as she should. Anyone in their right mind, this is what they would be doing. But because she has trolled Cardi the way she has, this is why Cardi and the rest of us want to see her suffer, want to see her have to pay, want to see her get hers, because she is relentless and she continues to do what she's not supposed to be doing. So it's like, what would be the consequence? It would be all for nothing. The lawsuit would be for nothing. The 3 years of being in litigation would be for nothing. It would be all for naught. All the money that Cardi B spent, it would be for nothing, because she would come out squeaky clean. This would be a win for Tasha K if this bankruptcy, if it gets approved. if the judge, if the trustee, if they approve this plan, it would be all a waste. This whole entire thing. This will be a win for Tasha K, and she knows it. That is why Cardi B wants her to have to be made to pay this in full. It is to teach her a lesson because she does not care. She has no respect for the court. Judge Ray Ray told her not to move assets, not to liquidate anything. She did that, and the courts haven't even punished her or penalized her for that. There's no talk about that. I don't even know if there's been any talk about the money being put in Africa. If Cardi accepts the $200K, Tasha would make a video saying how stupid and dumb she was for accepting the offer, period. So like I said, the $200K is not directly to Cardi B. The $220K is for all of the creditors. It is a payment that is going to be made every quarter to the trustee. I believe the trustee is the one that disperses the money to the creditors. It would be made, and then they would get a payment based on that $220K each creditor. And then at the end of the 20 quarters, all of the debt is supposed to be settled. Now, I don't know if she's made it to where as though there is a specific amount that, she's saying, well, the 220, maybe it's a lesser amount Cardi's going to get, but because we did the math, 220 over 20 quarters, that 3.8 million would be paid in full, but it wouldn't be paid in full at one time. It would be paid over the course of 5 years. So to be honest with you, I'm going to give you my opinion. And I'm, as much as I cannot stand Tasha K, I cannot stand what she's done to Cardi B. In a way, I can see the judge and I can see the courts allowing it. I can see them allowing it because Cardi B is a millionaire. Okay. Cardi B is a world-renowned celebrity. And Cardi B, it is nothing for her to have $3.8 million. But Tasha K is a regular everyday person. Okay. She's a regular everyday person, and the courts are while they understand Cardi B's and they sympathize with her plight and they understand what it is that she's saying, I can see them allowing this for Tasha K because it's going to allow the debt to be paid back. So I can see the courts, because this is what the bankruptcy is for. Chapter 11 bankruptcy, this is what it is for. It is designed for a debtor to pay back the creditors. This is it. She's not asking for anything out of the norm. She's not asking for anything that anyone else wouldn't ask for. And that's exactly what that's what bankruptcy is for. Now, Cardi B's best bet. See, their best bet is to get that debt off of the bankruptcy. That's what they should be pushing for. Yes, we're going to deny. Yes, we're going to deny. We're going to say that we reject this payment plan. We're voting no. But it's not up to Cardi B. See, Cardi B is not the only creditor. There are other creditors. So it is not up to her. So the vote, it's probably going to be where, majority rules. So if you have some creditors that say yes and you have some creditors that say no, most of the time, creditors will settle for a less amount as long as they get a portion of their money that they agree to collect. See, they don't have as much of an investment that Cardi B has. They haven't been wrongfully accused by Tasha K. They haven't been taken through the ringer like Cardi B has by Tasha K. So they're not invested as much as Cardi B is. Cardi B has 3 years invested. She has sweat, blood, and tears invested. She has emotions invested. She has her reputation invested. She has a lot invested in this situation. So she wants to see this happen more so than they would. So the creditors, they don't really have an interest in this like Cardi. So they're not really I can't see them rejecting the payment plan because they don't have as much at stake as Cardi B does. So just keeping it real and being honest about the situation, I can actually see this going through. And if it goes through, this would be a very sad and heartbreaking for me to see this happen for Cardi B, because I understand what it is that Tasha K put her through, because I've been put through the same thing on YouTube. So I understand how she feels that this would be all for nothing. I didn't say she wants her money to be reduced. I'm not misunderstanding. I know exactly what it is that's going on. I think you're misunderstanding what Cardi is requesting. Cardi doesn't want her money to be reduced. I know she doesn't. She's okay with the payment as long as it's all the money. I understand that, but I don't think that I know that it's not going to be reduced because we did the 220,000 over the 20 months, right? And if you multiply that by 20 months, you get 4.4 million. So we know that the 3.8 million would encompass in that, but that's a win for Tasha because that takes a lot of pressure off of her, right? Because all she has to pay is 220K over the course of 20 quarters. So that is every quarter. So you have 4 quarters in a year. So she would be paying this every 4 months. So every 4 months, she would pay 220K. And it would be spread out over the course of the creditors. It wouldn't just be Cardi B. So it would be Cardi B as well as other creditors that are included in the lawsuit. Well, in the bankruptcy, right? So like I said, once you take Cardi's 3.8 million off of the 4.4 million, you still have 600K left. So the 600K that will be dispersed over the other creditors, right? So she owes the IRS, I think they said 100 and some thousand. So you put that, then whatever else she owes everybody else. So it's more than enough that would be able to pay Cardi B. But in my opinion, that's a win. Tasha would be able to breathe and she would feel like she won. And so would her winos. And I'm telling you that. I'm gonna tell now. If people don't believe that, watch. If this gets approved, watch how Tasha reacts. Watch how she reacts. Watch how her winos. Pay attention to the comment section. She's going to feel like that's a win for her, and the winos are going to feel like that's a win because she's not going to be feeling the pressure like she's feeling now. It would be a win. She can move on because 220K every 4 months is easy for Tasha K to pay. That's over a 5-year period. She would only be paying every 4 months versus her every month trying to figure out how she can make a payment every month, having Cardi B taking her money from Google the way she was feeling now. All of that is going to be taken off of her back. That's going to be a weight removed off of her shoulders. Exactly. She already acting like she's winning. You see her doing live somewhere, laying in the sun, relaxing. She already feeling like she's winning. That is what the purpose of a bankruptcy is. The purpose of the bankruptcy is to release the pressure of the debt. That's why people file bankruptcy. When you have the bankruptcy, now you can breathe. You have everything planned out. Everybody's being paid. You don't feel pressured because everybody's made an agreement. Everybody knows how they're going to get their money. And now she can focus back on her channel, her content, and making her money. I'm telling you, watch the reaction. Watch the reaction. I've already studied Tasha K with this situation. That's why she was constantly focusing on the bankruptcy. She wasn't worried about any of this. She kept pointing to bankruptcy. That's what bankruptcy is for. That's what, this will make bankruptcy. She wasn't worrying about it. So now the position she's in and where she's at right now, Cardi's best bet, their team, her best bet is to get the damn bankruptcy removed from, the lawsuit removed from the bankruptcy. Exactly. I don't understand why Cardi should give two craps about how Tasha feels when Tasha didn't give two craps about her, period. And that's why I'm saying this would be a win for Tasha K, because it would free up, it would take the stress and the pressure off of her. Every 4 months making a payment of $220K, that's nothing. That's nothing. She's going to get all of her money with the bankruptcy, but she's not going to get all of her money all at once. She's going to get all of her money over a 5-year period. I understand that Cardi wants all her money, but if I was Cardi, I would want my money now. I would want my money. I would not want this case under the bankruptcy, because it gives her enough freedom. T.S. Madison is a transgender she's a transgender activist, and she's a personality and influencer. She's on Instagram, YouTube, social media. So I understand and I agree that Cardi wants all her money, but how does she want all her money? Does she want all her money in one lump sum payment and have Tasha K feeling the damn pressure, or does she want her money spread out over 5 years? Because that's the plan that Tasha K is proposing. And I know that Cardi said that she didn't want the bankruptcy even on the case, even on the bankruptcy. That was her argument as well, that this was a malicious intent and that the lawsuit shouldn't even be included in the bankruptcy. That's what Cardi B was also saying. So there's a lot, at stake here as far as I'm concerned with Cardi B, because I feel as though if Tasha K wins with this bankruptcy, and if she gets this approved, and if Cardi B accepts the $220K payment, then that's a win for Tasha K. That's not a win for Cardi B. Yes, we already know Cardi B was going to get her money because she filed a Chapter 11. So she's going to get her money. It's not going to be discharged. She's going to get her money. But it's a win for Tasha K because she only has to pay it every 4 months. She doesn't have to pay every month anymore. Tasha K doesn't have to turn over her Google and AdSense to Cardi B. That's the difference. The way it stands right now, Cardi B had everything. She was, doing the writ of execution. She was asking, the U.S. Marshals to get involved. She wanted to seize property. She wanted to liquidate things. That's the kind of reaction that Tasha K needs. That's the kind of punishment that Tasha K needs, because Tasha K is not going to stop. She's not going to stop trolling Cardi B. She's going to continue. She needs to be sat down. She needs to be shown who's boss. And if this gets approved, and if she's able to get this bankruptcy approved, this isn't going to teach her anything. She's going to feel like she won. She beat the system. She beat Cardi B, and the whiners are going to feel the same way. I'm telling you. Mark my words. You're going to say, Sweet Pea, you're right. I'm telling you, Tasha don't care about her credit being messed up. Her credit was already messed up. You can tell her credit was messed up by the amount of her payment on the truck. By the amount of mortgage payment. You can tell that her credit was already messed up. She doesn't care about her credit. She don't care about her credit. You can tell she wasn't even paying the IRS. So she is not a person that cares about her credit. What she cared about is her money, and that money from YouTube and being publicly humiliated. That's what she cares about. She cares about everybody on YouTube knowing that she had to pay Cardi B $3.8 million and she didn't have it. See, when the rabbit had the gun and she was under fire, that's when you saw Tasha K being humbled. But her winning this bankruptcy and this payment plan getting approved, that's going to be a win in her eyes, and she's going to be gloating all over the place. And this is not a win for Cardi B. She's getting her money, but she's getting it over a 5-year period. We know that Cardi B doesn't need the money. It's the principle. But this is not a punishment for Tasha K. She's already breaking the goddamn order. She already breaking the injunction. 4 elements that she's not supposed to discuss. She still does it. There are no consequences for that. And then you're going to approve a bankruptcy as well? Oh, shit. That's a win. That's a win in my eyes. So I'm going to be watching this closely. As I stated, I really believe that in October, I really believe that Tasha K is going to get this off. I think that the creditors are going to agree with the payment plan. And, you know, I don't think Cardi B is going to want this payment plan. I think Cardi wants her money in one lump sum payment. She wants to put the pressure on on Tasha K. She wants to be able to garnish her wages. She wants to be able to collect her money the way she was collecting it. I don't think, because she didn't even want the lawsuit included in the bankruptcy. She didn't even want that. So why would she approve of this payment plan? See, people are saying, Tasha K, I don't know where she will find $220K every 4 months. It's still going to be hard. She will flee to Africa. She's just buying time. To be honest with you, $220K for Tasha K is not hard. Every 4 months, $220 is not hard because her YouTube channel makes pretty good money. If she can make $20,000 from the YouTube, she also is doing shows and stuff now. She also has her app, and you have to figure the amount that she's charging per person on that app every 4 months. So if you can do $50K a month every 4 months, how much is that? $50K times 4, ain't that $200,000? She's almost making $20K a month just from her YouTube channel. So then you throw in the app, and then you do that every 4 months. Not every month, every 4 months. So if you can bring in 50 to 60K a month and you times that by 4, boom, you got the money and then some. Now you got Shaq working income that he could be making. If she gets some income on the side, she definitely can bring in $220K every 4 months, because you have to understand the type of people that she's got over there with that app. They're going to be willing to pay that every month if they know that she's got to pay Cardi B. She's going to have donations coming in. People are going to be sending her money. You don't know what people are sending her in cash apps. She got supporters over there that are sending her money. She don't even have to sell a lot out at her shows. She could sell a certain amount, and she will raise that money every 4 months. I'm telling you, she got people that are behind the scenes that are donating as well. And she's not going to tell you who's doing, who's donating. She's going to make it look like and try to make it seem like she don't get donations. She does. She has employees, but it's not that she ain't paying them that much money. Yeah, she got bills just like everyone else, but why do you think she structured it at $220K? She structured that. She put that plan together. That's not something that someone put together for her. Y'all got to remember that. She put that plan together. And she put the plan together to include all of the $3.8 million. So she didn't even lowball it. She didn't even put the plan together and was asking to not pay all of it. She put a plan together that includes all of the debt. So if she set it at $220K, she must be able to afford that. She set that out. That was her plan. Every 4 months for 20 months. For 20 quarters. So that was something that she put together. So she must can afford it. Right. They make money from renting out the studio. Okay. Yeah, y'all remember, I just said she's got that money in Africa. So she's got some payments to kick it off. She got some money to start it off with. She had almost $1 million put up. What was it? 800 some thousand, 900 some thousand? She had almost $1 million put up in Africa. And Cardi was telling the courts about that money. And nothing was done about that. I don't see the courts doing anything about it. So Tasha, she set that payment plan that way because she knows what she has. She knows what money she's got put up, hidden, exactly. Besides Africa, she could have money placed in other places. She hadn't been paying taxes for 3 years. So where's all the money going? Where's all the money? You know what I'm saying? Embezzle? Can you say embezzle? Allegedly. But this is Tasha K's plan. This is her repayment plan. So this isn't something that somebody else put together. So she must be comfortably able to pay it if that's the plan that she put forth. Okay, you guys. So that's my opinion. That's my commentary on this situation. I will be keeping a close eye on it. And like I said, come October 23rd, I'm expecting the court, the trustees, or the people that are in power to approve this. I'm expecting it to be approved. I cannot see why the court would say otherwise, because like I said, a bankruptcy is put in place for people to get out of debt. That is what the bankruptcies are for. The other creditors, the judges, the people, the trustees, they don't have an investment like Cardi B does. They weren't trolled by her. They don't have the history with Tasha K like Cardi B. So I can't see them turning down Tasha K's payment plan. It's very aggressive. It's a lot of money. It's $220K every quarter. I can't see these people saying no. A regular everyday person want to pay $220K every 4 months and knock down debt. I can't see them saying no, because this is what bankruptcy is put in place for. So don't be surprised if this does not get approved. That's not true. Sweet Pea, 220 is the total she's offered. That's the misunderstanding. That's not true, ma'am. It's $220K over 20 quarters. It's not, it's $220K over 20 quarters. It's a 5-year period. So I think that's where you and I might be having a disconnect at, because the research that I've done and what I've found is that's the offer. It's not 200, and that's what I started this video off with, that I think people think that it's 220, all just 220, and it's not. It's not just 220. It's 220 over 5 years. It's over 20 quarters. Yep, that's what it is. It's $4.4 million. Even it was also on the Breakfast Club. So, because if it was 220K, period, that's laughable. And that's what I think that people are misunderstanding. They think that it's 220 that she just offered Cardi, and that's not it. It's 220K for all of the creditors over a 20-quarter time frame, which is 5 years. 20 quarters is every 4 months. I'm done. So Tasha K says, the courts deal in numbers. The amount is always given in totals, like her judgment. So this is bankruptcy, and I think it's different with a repayment plan. So let's just sit back and watch and see what happens. There's, from the research that I did, that's my understanding on it. I could be wrong, but that's the understanding that I got from it. from the research that I did and from what I heard others also reporting, that it is 220 over 20 quarters. So I mean, because it doesn't, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense to just offer 220,000 when you have all these creditors and all this debt. So it don't make sense that it would just be $220,000. You know what I'm saying? So because when the Breakfast Club reported on it, they said the same thing that I said. They said that it was 220K over 20 quarters. Over 20 quarters, right? So 20 quarters is 5 years because it is 4 quarters in every year. And that makes sense to me. That's her payment plan, right? That doesn't mean that that's something that they would approve, but that's the structure that she offered. Now, it makes more sense to me for that to be the offer than $220,000. Because if it's $220,000, Tasha, go sit your ass down. If it's too toxic, if it's 220K, I'ma slap my mama. Go sit your ass down, Tasha K. Now I was riding with you when it was 4 quarters. Okay, when it was 20 quarters. I'm like, okay, girl, you trying to pay it off. But honey, if you're trying to offer $220,000 as a total, Tasha, go sit your ass down, you and those teeth. Go sit your ass down. Hey, Pascal. Girl, that's how much you trying to play in them people's face. Girl, go sit your ass down. They are not accepting that. How much money is that per person? $100? Go sit down, Tasha K. That would mean that she'll be able to pay that off with that money that she got over there in Africa. Boom, bam, boom. It's done. I'm done with the bankruptcy. I'm gone. Okay. So if that's the case, girl, stop. Stop, donkey. Stop, donkey from Shrek. Girl, stop. Don't play with us. So we will keep an eye on this, you guys. As always, thank you for joining. Thank you for being interactive in the chat. Toxic, we'll keep an eye on it. And we'll report on it either way. However it go, if Cardi and them turn it down, if Cardi and the creditors accept it, whatever it is, you guys know we'll be back to talk about it and we'll be back to pick it apart. Okay, guys. As always, thank you for joining. This has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. I love you guys. Like the video, share the video. Most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here. Catch you on the next one, my babies. Love you guys, sweeties and sweetums. Bye, y'all. Good night.